Hola lovelies, welcome to Sacred Star Guidance. I'm Shel, and this reading is going to be for Capricorn for September for the week of the 23rd through the 27th. I hope you guys are all doing well. Let's see what we can get for you. What does Capricorn need to know? What will help Capricorn to know right now? Capricorn. Okay. So the first card out is Envy. This card speaks about some of you guys may be dealing with a bit of envy. Maybe your life isn't going exactly the way you planned. Maybe you are not where you wish to be at the moment. Maybe you are having a lack mindset, a poverty mindset. Either way, you're looking at other people, you're looking at other things, other situations, other people's successes, and where they're at in life, and you may be feeling a bit of envy, a little jealousy, a little defeat, maybe sadness or depression right now. You're in this a bit of a dark space at the moment, and we're needing to move out of this energy. You have the ability to step into the light right here. She's standing at this doorway, and she has the ability to come out into the light, but instead she's keeping herself in the shadows. Spirit is recommending that you, whether you feel ready for it or not, we need to step out into the light. We need to come out of the shadows. We need to begin trying to release these feelings of envy, these feelings of jealousy, these feelings of sadness, of comparing ourselves to others, comparing our situations to other situations. Keeping ourselves in this shadowy space with these negative thoughts and feelings is not doing us any good. It's not helping you. It's keeping you there. So if you wish to have something better, if you wish to move within the light, then that's exactly what we need to be doing. We need to step into the light. Whether we feel prepared or not, we have to make that shift, that commitment to ourselves that we are going to help ourselves, we're going to get better, and we're going to release the things that are holding us back, the things that we do not need, the things that are darkening our heart, keeping it in a space of grief or sadness, and working on letting that go, asking Spirit into your lives, saying a prayer, speaking to God, speaking to your ancestors, speaking to Spirit in general, and asking them to help us make this shift, to help you release the things that are not good for you, the feelings, the emotions, the thoughts, the actions, to release these things and to help you clear a path of positivity for yourself so that you may move into the light. The next card we have is Women Holding a Heart, which for me, this is telling me we desperately need to be moving within the energy of love. So we need to be focusing on positivity and love for ourselves and love for others. Now, love for others doesn't mean that we are going along with other people when it's not right for us, or we're doing certain things that we shouldn't be doing because this other person, we love this other person and they want us to do these things or behave in these ways or, join these certain situations. Love, moving within love for others and for ourselves means honoring ourselves, keeping our integrity intact, honoring our higher selves, the things that are of our highest good and benefit. So the positive things, the loving things, the things that will shift you onto a greater path of moving forward. And we can do that while loving others. We can do that while moving within love for others. Moving within love for others doesn't necessarily mean that we're doing what these people ask and, we're following along with the things that they do. These things that they may do or say may not be what's best for us personally. So moving within love for those other people means sometimes putting up boundaries, sometimes keeping space from these people, from these situations, and letting these people know, letting the situation know that you care for them, you care for the situation, you respect that situation and what they're doing, and that is what they wish to do, and that is how they're moving. But you're going to kindly and lovingly, respectfully keep up a boundary or keep up space, because this may not be what's right for you. As long as it's coming from a place of love for yourself and a place of love to keep that relationship going in a healthy way for yourselves and that other person, sometimes boundaries and space is necessary. So always put yourself first, not in a selfish, negative way, but in a positive, loving way. Always do what's best for you. And be respectful and kind to others as well, so that we are ensuring we are moving within the energy of love for ourselves and others. So it's very important that we stay within that energy of love, that flow of love for ourselves and others. It's so imperative. We're really not going to move out of these shadow spaces without it. So self-reflection, some grounding, asking spirit to ground you. If you do not know how to ground yourself, go spend some time outside. Sit outside, put your feet in the grass, lay in the grass, watch the birds, be by water, be in the silence in nature, and ask spirit to enter your energy to help you shift into a better mindset, to shift into a more loving mindset for yourself. We have adjacent possibilities. So maybe the plans that you had haven't been going the way that you wish, or maybe you are unsure of what your plans are or how to move forward in life right now. So the higher plan for you, Spirit is letting you know that there is adjacent possibilities. So maybe the typical thought is, oh, I'm gonna go to school here, and then after here I'm gonna go to school here. Maybe something occurred where those plans got messed up, and that's no longer a part of the plan. So we're switching and shifting. We're moving in with a flow, and we're trusting spirit, and we're trusting our higher selves, and there will be an adjacent possibility that comes about your path that will lead you and shift your trajectory to where it needs to go. So just like all these doors that are everywhere in different places, I mean, even on the floor here, where one door closes, another door will open. So be conscious, be aware, be open to receiving, move within love, and be hopeful. Because where you may feel a little trapped or disappointed, about something not going the way it should or the way you feel it should, your path, it's shifting to correct itself. A door will open. It may not be what you expected. It may not be something you thought about before. Or it may be something you did think about before. You have wished for in the past, but maybe you forgot about it. Either way, where one door closes, another door opens. So have faith and be aware. We have walking away. So there may be something going on within your life, maybe people, maybe situations, a way of living, a way of being that you need to leave behind and you need to walk away from. And this includes that envy card. This is all within you, within this shadow space here. The way that you have been existing, thinking, feeling, moving, the way that others have been existing in your life, or situations you've been entertaining, some of those things need to end. We need to release those things. We're going to be, if we haven't already, we're trying to make a shift into this new cycle of abundance, of blessings and love. It is time to shift. It's time to move forward. It's time to make a decision about our lives and about who we are. And we need to leave things behind. We need to walk away. She is walking out of the garden gates and she's walking into the unknown, a space of mystery, something that she does not know what lies ahead. She has never been there before. She's never left these gates before, but something has been calling to her, nudging at her, poking her. For a long time now, something has been calling her. And she's finally getting up the courage to walk out of that garden gate and walk into that mysterious future, because what is within this mysterious future is every blessing and abundant wish that she's made. She just has to be brave enough to take those steps and to walk out of the gate. So, and that's where you are right now. A lot of you. Some of you have already made these moves. You're already working on your path. Congratulations to those who have done so. Others of you, you are still working on building up that courage and figuring out how you want to move. So this is for you. Those who are still haven't made that move quite yet. So we are working on it. We have the thinking woman. So to me, this indicates that we need to be mapping out and strategizing our future and where we would like to go, or at least if we don't know what we wish to do, we at least need to be moving into the energy of who we would like to become, moving into stepping in our higher selves and the energy that our higher selves provides for us. So like I said, if we don't know exactly what we wish to do with our lives, we still have to be making moves. We still have to be taking these leaps of faith and making these major changes within our lives. The way that we think about things needs to change. The way that we express ourselves needs to change. The way that we move within our environments and around people needs to change. Our boundaries need to be placed and upheld. Anything that is not good for you, anything that causes you confusion, anything that causes you sadness, fear, doubt, anger, stress, anything like that, anything, anyone who is causing or triggering you to feel in these ways needs to be released from your life. There needs to be boundaries set in place. And we need to be choosing ourselves and choosing love, and to move within the energy of love completely within every aspect of our lives. So, make these changes, shift into these different higher energies, work on shifting out of the old, releasing the things that are no longer good for you, stepping into that light, letting go of that envy, and stepping into that light, stepping into that love energy, walking away from those things, being hopeful for the new things that are to come, maybe even going to school. You may be starting or you may be wanting to go to school or start some classes of some kind, go to a trade school. Or we just need to be in a time of self-reflection where we are, trying to self-reflect about, our lives and where we want to move. Maybe we need to do some research into different things that we enjoy to figure out where we would like our path to go. Either way, there's a lot of learning and growing and researching and thinking that needs to be occurring right now. Okay. What else for Capricorn? Okay. So the first card out is the Rhino Spirit. Rhino Spirit speaks about overcoming any obstacles. So we need to have faith and we need to trust that Spirit has your back. That Spirit is here working behind the scenes to help you shift your life, to help you get on the right path. Moving within love, moving in within flow, self-preservation, trusting yourself and trusting Spirit to help guide you. You can overcome anything that comes about your path, anything at all. And if you really think about it, every single thing that you have faced up until this point, whether it went badly or not, you have overcome that. The things that you have been through and experienced with others or with environments within your life. That's a fact. Whether it was rough or not, you're still here today. You still have your future ahead of you. So please believe that you can overcome anything that comes about your path, anything that arises, that opposes you, that causes a struggle. You will make it out okay, so long as you're trusting yourself and you're trusting Spirit and following through with the things that you need to do. We have Bee Spirit, sweet results await. You might be a little fearful of the future because it's unknown. You may not know exactly where you're heading, but Spirit is assuring you, you have blessings waiting for you. You just have to go out and get them. They're there. They are there for you. We have Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. This is a reminder to you that no matter what you've been through, no matter what you have achieved or haven't achieved, no matter where everybody else is in their lives or in their environments, this is not actually a race. I mean, the title says slow and steady wins the race, but there is no actual race. And I would like to be clear about that. There's no race. You're not competing against anyone else. You're competing against yourself, your old self. You're building a better you, and you're challenging yourself to grow. There is absolutely no need to rush on this path. We need to be conscious and we need to be aware. And in order to do that, we need to move within a pace that we're capable of. So we need to be taking on the things and making the moves that we need to make, but in the right timing. So we should never be stagnating. We should never be pushing, shoving, pulling, or racing on this path. This path is a path of flow. Like I said about the woman holding a heart, the woman holding a heart. We need to be stepping into the flow of moving within the energy of love for ourselves and love for our, everything around us. When we step into this flow, we are not pushing, pulling, and racing. It's a flow. I often imagine it's like a lazy river almost, where you're in a tube and you're just kind of floating along, going with the pace of the water. So if the water is moving a little slow, but it's still moving forward, then that's where we need to be. If the water is moving a little quicker, that's where we need to be. We need to ride along the flow. We're taking a ride. And whatever comes about our path, if it's disruptive, if it's negative, we're going to be trying to stay centered no matter what is going on around us. Try to always stay centered and grounded within yourself, and remind yourself that all you need to worry about is keeping yourself in check and staying within this energy flow of love and guidance from the divine. So if things come about this path, we're just going to shift. We're just going to pivot. But we're still within the flow. We're still riding along this lazy river. We're moving. We're adjusting. But we're going. We're still moving. You understand? Don't allow things to come about your path. Don't allow people to come into your path and to disrupt, to interject negativity, to do anything that will cause you to step out of this centered flow. Okay? It's very important that we work very hard on this and to keep this up on a regular basis. It's about laying boundaries for ourselves and for others, keeping ourselves accountable, keeping ourselves within the trust of spirit, trusting ourselves, moving within love. Okay? We have Canary Spirit. Sing your own song. Spirit is telling you that you have a gift of some kind. You have a gift or a talent. Maybe you already know what this talent is, this gift is. Maybe you don't. Either way, we're on the path of discovery. We're on the path of growth and learning. We are discovering ourselves and stepping into our higher selves. And then Spirit is asking you to shine that light for others, to express your purest, most God-given self for the world. Sing your own song and do what it is you wish to do, what makes you happy on the inside that will benefit yourself and others, something that Spirit approves of for you to do. Now, like I said, some of you may not know what that is, and you will come about that. You'll discover those things along your path through these adjacent possibilities, these random doors that may open for you along the path. This is why it's so important to stay within the flow, to ground ourselves, to move within this energy of love for ourselves, and to place boundaries, because the safer we build our surroundings on this lazy river, this flow that we're on, the boundaries that we place to keep others from interjecting their negativity, from interjecting their chaos, their drama, in creating an open space for ourselves to move through without disruption. And that's exactly where Spirit wants us to be, building the barriers so that we have the space to flow without interruption, so that we may be more conscious thinking, we may be more aware and have more time to focus on ourselves and the things that are good for us. We should be shifting into the positive and trying new things. Doing fun stuff that is positive and good for you. Eventually, you will figure out what it is that's unique about you, what your personal song is. And Spirit wants you to wear that like a badge, to express yourself and to shine that light into the world for others to see. Typically, my readings only go to about 20 or so minutes. We're already 27 minutes in, but we'll see what else we have for you before we end this. So what else for Capricorn? What else does Capricorn need to know? Yeah. Yeah, we're in this energy of, well, right now you're in a hanged man position. So this is that quiet space of needing to reflect, to ground yourself and reflect on how you've been living your life, how you've been moving through this world, how you've been talking to yourself, how you've been treating yourself, and what you've been allowing to occur in your life. Once we can readjust the way that we are thinking about ourselves, get ourselves grounded, adjust ourselves into a centered state, and try to start moving on this lazy river of love, of flow within ourselves, then we'll be able to cut ourselves down and climb down from this and step into our higher selves, step into that star energy, combining our higher selves with our physical selves in the now, shifting into a new cycle of abundance and prosperity, and following your North Star towards your dreams, making your life what you wish it to be. This is an immense time of manifestation for you. You are at the point of creating a whole new future for yourself, creating everything you wish to have, stepping into your higher self, stepping into yourself that feels more in control, yourself that feels more loved, more cared for, more secure. We have to manifest this. We have to work hard towards it. We have to cut people out, cut things out, adjust, build barriers. We have to do all of these things. Release any negative thoughts, release any negative words that you speak to yourself or others. We are manifesting everything we wish to be living within. We need to decide whether we want this or not. And we need to be conscious and aware and make adjustments and take that leap onto that new path, because that's what's best for us. That's what Spirit wants for us. Spirit wants to give you everything you desire. Spirit wants to give you the life that you want to live, but you have to work together with Spirit. Hence why we have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. There is a heavy, heavy emphasis on working with Spirit, choosing to trust Spirit, to walk with Spirit, to lean on Spirit in your time of need. You will get to where you need to go. You will make the moves you need to do, and you'll make the changes you need in order to keep yourself healthy and abundant, to grow and to learn. We want to be stepping into this Emperor energy. We want to be walking into our higher selves and having stability for ourselves, abundance, being sure of ourselves. We have to choose to work with Spirit. We have to trust ourselves. We have to trust Spirit. And we have to move forward doing so. All right. That's all I have for you today. Sorry if the reading's a little too long. If you enjoyed it, if you were able to get some inspiration or comfort from this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you do comment, use a purple emoji. I am accepting donations and personal readings right now. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week, and I will see you guys next time.